Hey everybody, thanks for joining. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new here, my name is Eva, and this box o' fur here is Charlie. He's taking a nap. Actually, I just got done filming unboxing, that's why he's here enjoying the box. And I plan to post that unboxing video this coming weekend, so stay tuned for that. And that's a good reason to subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, I would really appreciate it so that you could see the content coming in the future. I think you'll want to definitely see that unboxing. I have it planned for this coming Saturday. I hope that you're having a good first week of the new year so far. I am mostly, but I have had some headaches, migraines, not related to overindulging on New Year's Eve. The only indulging that happened on New Year's Eve for me anyway was just maybe having a little too much popcorn because we had a night here at home. I already have some strategies in place, but sometimes they just don't work and they can take me down for hours, and sometimes they cluster up and they happen, you know, several days in a row. Anyway, that's no fun, but to be honest with you, that's happened a few days this first week of the year. But I'm feeling really good right now, and so I wanted to come in, film this unboxing, and film another tag video that's been on my list of things to do. I just wanted to show you my bag of the day. This is my J Mark shoulder bag. A little bit drizzly raining here, and it seems to hold up fine in the like a drizzly rain. If you saw any of my Vlogmas videos, you know that I really enjoyed my teas. But I wanted to show you what I found after Christmas at my local grocery store, and I was so excited about these. I found a set with Christmas tea, winter spice, and gingerbread joy. One of the teas from my advent calendar was a gingerbread, and I didn't think I was going to like it, but I ended up loving that tea, and now this is my favorite of this set. The winter spice is a caffeine-free tea, so it's just herbal, sweet apple flavor, and savory cinnamon, cardamom, and clove spices. And then this Christmas tea is a black tea with cinnamon and cloves. I know that they were intended, you know, for the holidays, but like, hey, I'm all about it. Like all winter long, anytime I really want to feel warm and cozy, I've been enjoying these teas. And I'm really surprised that this is my favorite. Like a fun memory for me from Vlogmas. One of the unexpected things that came out from trying those teas was in my tea advent calendar, there were affirmations on the little tea boxes. And I missed the positive messages, and especially when they had something to do with gratitude. So it was already on my mind to have more focused time and attention on gratitude this year. And so I've decided to include at the end of my videos a saying, a quote, just a moment dedicated to gratitude. So if that's something that interests you, then I encourage you just to either fast forward to the end or stay until the very end where you could see that and take a moment to read, reflect, and just pause and give a moment of gratitude. Because that's something, like I said, that's something important to me and something I want to focus on, and I think that maybe it might be of interest to others. So I'm going to incorporate that into my videos going forward. Okay, so now moving on to today's topic, which is the quietly returned bag tag. So as you can see, I'm going to be talking about the Louis Vuitton Speedy 20. And I forgot to mention that I was tagged by Lula LV and Agent Bag Reviews. Thank you for the tag. And this tag was started by Tess Lux, and I will link their channels below and the videos that they did on this topic. So definitely check them out. The vendor was Yugi's Closet, and I highly recommend them because of their excellent return policy. You have 30 days to think about your purchase. If the tags are still attached, you can send it back. They have a very good website, they have great photos, and their description, in my experience, is usually really detailed and accurate. Also, I encourage you to subscribe to their mailing list because sometimes they send out like private sales. And this had happened where I got an email that said, you know, the entire store is 10% off for the members on their mailing list. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Probably won't use it, but let me just hop on to see if there's anything there I might want. Well, of course there was. So there was a Speedy 20 in like new condition with the fuchsia strap. So this bag was several $100s off of the retail price. Take an extra 10%, and there's more. I don't pay tax when I shop from Yugi's Closet because they're based in Washington. So like, I don't know how that works. If like no one pays tax if you buy from Washington or just people outside of Washington, I don't know. Anyway, I don't pay tax. And so that's a savings as well. So several hundred off, extra 10%, no tax. I was like, oh, I can't resist. I wasn't as in love with it as I thought I would be. and I couldn't figure out why. You know me, fuchsia Floyd, like the fuchsia strap, I thought I would love it. Turns out I didn't. I didn't love that fuchsia strap against the monogram. Now hang on, like I like this fuchsia against the monogram. Like this is a special edition pochette. I think this is pretty cool. It has the fuchsia interior, and I even made a video about trying this pochette on with this fuchsia strap. So it's not that I don't like fuchsia and monogram together, I just didn't like that strap with the bag. It was like there were two separate entities. It was like the bag had no nod to fuchsia. There was not a fuchsia interior. And the strap, you know, had those little fuchsia bits on it, but there was no relation. They had no relationship to each other. So I didn't really love it. And the strap length wasn't quite perfect. It wasn't adjustable. So I tried it with the extenders and it was okay, but it just wasn't perfect. I really liked how the opening of the Speedy, hang on, I'll use this as demonstration. I think everyone knows the traditional Speedy, you know, the zippers end here, but you know, the Speedy 20, the zippers went down the sides a little bit, and I thought that was a really cool feature. I kept it for almost as long as I could in my return window to just really make sure I had, you know, time to think it over. I also thought about like keeping the bag and just selling the strap, because I know I could make some money on that. And I could use the bag with like, you know, a dress up your purse, vachetta strap, or I've got a canvas strap that could work with it as well. But I just didn't love that idea. And so ultimately it came down to fear of return regret. You know, we often hear like FOMO, fear of missing out, but when you have a bag to return, really there's something about like, is there a possibility that I might regret returning this bag? Because for sure, I'm not gonna be able to find that bag in that condition again for that price. I'm confident about that. It's hard to know, like in the future, what you might love or regret, or how things might evolve for you. I felt like I really needed to be more fully committed and fully in love, you know, for a bag with that price tag. Even though for that bag it was a good deal, it still didn't feel worth it to me to spend that on that bag for not loving it as much as I did overall. I don't know, maybe in the future if I found that bag, maybe with a little wear on it for a lower price, maybe if I found the bag without that strap for a much better price, I might feel much more freer and enjoy it a lot more. So anyway, that's my story about the bag that I quietly returned. Yeah, I sent it on its way. I'm sure it has a new owner with someone who adores it and is over the moon happy with it. Well, thanks for joining me today on this little update and this little story time. And if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, I would really appreciate that. I would enjoy your company in the future as we go forward with more story times, with more napping cats, with more unboxings. Stay tuned for that one on Saturday. And who knows what else that might come our way. So thanks again, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. You take care. See you next time. Bye.